How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We are back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the collection of epic battles, Saiyan Saga level. Here we are taking down the Great Ape Gohan. And for this one, we are trying to attempt it without using any recent units here. So strictly the newest units we have are, of course, the anniversary LRs here. So the trick to Great Ape Gohan, if you haven't really seen yet, the trick to Great Ape Gohan is utilizing a character that has a weapon type super, or a physical super as it's labeled in game. So in this case, we are bringing Mini Daima Goku here. And I mean, the reality is once you pop this weapon super off, right? And the great thing is about Mini Daima Goku, he's got that, right? He's got that great chance to dodge on his first turn plus the additional dodge, which means he's, you're pretty safe on that first turn. You can easily slot him into your slot 1 for this turn and just get it off right away, which is what we're going to do, because the super here can be dangerous before getting that off. Once you get it off, the fight is basically a cakewalk. So that's the way we've set up this. I mean, there's no reason to torture yourself in not bringing it, right? Bring someone like Pansy if you've got her, or Mini Goku, or even the free STR Glorio, because he's got a pretty good dodge chance. If you're running a Daima setup, he'll work pretty well. But as you can see here, right, the Gohan can super twice, and that super is incredibly powerful, even with the attack lower, right? It's a 16 million super. Now that weapon super did drop it by 40 mil, or 40% rather. So it's still going to be pretty tough for a few units to deal with, especially on turn 1. But beyond that, you're going to be good. Now, the trick, though, is to ensure that you kill him by turn 5. Because once turn 5 hits, right, he's got... once turn 5 hits, he's got dodge cancel, and he's got critical hit, which I'm not sure exactly how much his critical hit deals, but it's enough that most of our units are going to, it's going to be a big threat to a lot of our units. So we do want to play around that here. So we are able to get Daima Forku super. And the other thing to note about Gohan, right, is he does have a scripted super. However, his 2 supers have a, they can be in either action 6, action 7, or they can be in slot 1 or slot 1. So you really have to pay attention. So looking at the setup we have here, there's a good chance that both of the supers are in slots 2 and 3. Yeah, exactly as I thought. Yeah, based on the number of actions, right? Since he's doing 3 actions there, we can see that the 6th action is going to take place in... and we can see that the 6th action will take place in slot 3. So there's a good chance the super is in slot 3 once again here. Yep, exactly as we thought. So yeah, like I said, if you just pay attention to the attack pattern, while it's not perfect because there is that chance that it could be in slot 1. Paying attention to the attack patterns, you can pretty much tell where the super is going to be, depending on the amount of attacks he does within the turn. So with that said, you may notice we brought AGL Gogeta, and he did take a bit of damage there, but the reason we bring AGL Gogeta, and there's the super, and as we can see, the 4s with their 4 orbs do tank that. All right, so the reason we bring AGL Gogeta is, one, we could have tanked that, or we could have countered that, which is honestly kind of why I wish he had brought, or he had attacked slot 2, but I mean, we would have ended up having to float Gogeta, and I didn't want to do that. So we did bring UI Goku here to this fight. I think he's just a good, strong Fizz unit when we swap him over to Vegeta, and that's really the side we're concerned about, because as you can see, he came in slot 7 here, which honestly is probably probably the best thing for him because it does extend the life of our STR Blues by giving them that extra dodge for this turn to ensure our safety. But also, again, it ensures that, right, we hit that turn 5 without losing either of our, without losing both units 1 turn survivability, right? So now we'll hit that turn 5 with 90% damage reduction and basically be invincible with the Goku. And there we go. So there's the super once again. So, I mean, there, as you can see with the attack placement, right, there was a chance that it could have supered in slot 1, and he did take that chance, which is fine because that super ended up being on UI Goku, so we don't have to worry about it. Now, the second super, judging by the attack placement, looks like it's going to be on Mini Daimagoku. So we are going to have to bank on that third. Oh, wow. It's actually on the blues. Even better. Okay. Well, that means we're safe now because Mini Daimagoku, since we got a bunch of dodges in last turn, should actually be able to survive the normal. Should we fail the dodge here? And we did. And we did again. Yeah, okay. But we did survive the normals, and that's all that matters. That's legitimately all that matters. Okay, excellent. So let's pop his active here. So and then that's the turn we wanted to set up. So the reason I set for the rotations that I set is I needed this rotation to set up on turn 4, so that way we can activate all 3 of their actives, right? So this is like that Jiren fight where you're gonna kind of have to. I mean, I know it sucks, but you kind of have to reset for rotations. So let's pop that with Goku. So dodge canceling is gone here. So thankfully, we do have a space in slot 3 where we can keep Goku and not lose our and not have to worry about trying to eat a normal here. Although he should be able to eat a normal, to be completely honest. But I'd rather just do this because now there's a chance that we can. Well, actually, never mind. There's a good Gogeta is probably not going to counter with the amount of attacks in slot 1. I'm pretty sure Gogeta, both supers are on Daimagoku. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, we still get the 7 with Goku. Good. So we still get his 7 orbs here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got 130 mil. We do get that EX super on our Daimagoku. So yeah, double 4's probably the way to go for this fight. Is probably the easiest. This is the second easiest team. I think the first easiest team is probably Metal Cooler Army, but of course a lot of people didn't summon for him, so that's why I decided to run this team. Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I think, is also a close second to this, but you're basically running the same characters anyways for that setup. So yeah. So here we go, 100 mil. Oh, wait, did he do the second super? Or, I don't think he did. Okay, so we might actually get to counter here with Gogeta, which is great, right? And we are below that HP threshold, which means this should be a guaranteed counter here. Excellent. Yeah, look at that. So big damage on this turn, which is why we needed. There it is, and there's the counter. Perfect. Yeah, so big damage this turn. That's why we needed to set up. So we had Daimagoku, one of the 4s, and Gogeta on turn 4, so we could do that active skill. There we go. Oh, both supers ended up being there. Wow, how did I miss that? Okay, even better. More damage from us. Huzzah. Yeah, so he is a bit of a tricky fight, but if you bring that weapon super, it becomes very, very manageable. I've seen a lot of people trying to run Realm of Gods against this, and I mean, that's just, I feel like you're just begging yourself for torture by doing that, right? Because there's no weapon super in the Realm of Gods team, and so you're basically relying on dodge until you can't via turn 5, so, or turn 4, rather. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop his active here. There we go. And look at that. Now we get there. Yeah, okay, let's just pop it. It doesn't actually matter if it's in slot. Yeah, where the active skill is going to kill him. Boom. Okay. You know what? Actually, I should have done their active and then done Vegeta's active, so at least we get his KO screen. But whatever. There you go. So there goes Gohan with no new recent units here. Pretty Pretty easy stuff. I got a few other runs with Mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku's team, working on another run. I might post these throughout the week. Let me know if you want to see our other setups that we did for this. But I figured this is probably a pretty common team that most players can build if you've been, if you summon on the anniversary. You've got just about most of the units that you would need to take this down. So guys, that's it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know what team you use to take down Gohan. Again, a reminder, the trick is to set up your rotations, right? Turn 2, making sure you have Gogeta and Daimaforku, and then turn one, making sure you have either Fizz UI or the blues, and you should be pretty solid. But let us know what team you used in the comments down below, and let us know if you want to see other setups, different teams in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.